If you are looking for Ultimate Team coins, I have the place for you. Head on over to easymuckcoin.com where you can purchase coins for as little as $45 a mil. I did not stutter. Link is in the description. Use code GS for 5% off. What up, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jez. Welcome back to another Madden 21 video. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. So today we are going to participate in Full Game Friday, which I'm definitely looking forward to. So this is the squadron. Now they did release some new players, some new limiteds that at some point I want to go on ahead and get. I want to get Jerome Baker, even though he's never going to be out on the field, just because he gets ×4 and he's going to help me be able to hopefully get more and more closer to getting 50 lockdown and 50 run stuff. But offensively, Dak is still pretty new. Just released the other day. Outside of him, we haven't really added anybody else. But yeah, still rocking, still messing around with the playmaker gunslinger combo, which is plus 10 AP. Now it's a lot. It's definitely a lot of ability points to have tied up in one player. Like obviously, it's a lot because you can do so much with 10 AP. You know, I can go. You know, that's 4 route techs if I had route running abilities, or that's even 3 route tech for 3 physical archetypes or deep threats. There's so much you can do, but right now still toying with it. It's very good. It's definitely very, very, very good. I just really have to find out if it's really, really, really worth it by continuing to mess with it. Last time I used it, I went with one identifier, one backfield master, and then the 10 AP on Dak. So today I got the 10 AP on Dak. I have the backfield master, and I'm going one slot apprentice. And one slot apprentice is going to help me put a different route on the field whenever I need it. Because last time, only route I could change was just my running back. This time, I can do my running back. I can do Jerry Rice. I can put him on different route combinations. That's what I love about Playmaker, is that, in my opinion, it opens up the entire playbook. It allows me to be more of an artist on offense by being able to just put a whole bunch of different routes out on the field and stuff like that. So, all right, we're going to make sure our playbooks are good. We are running gun in base force 6, if anyone's interested. Excuse me. All right, let's just jump into a season's game and hopefully get ourselves a W. Definitely love the playmaker ability. Like I said, it opens up so much. It's just, I would love to be able to have playmaker, gunslinger, 2 slot apprentices, and 2 route techs. That would be amazing. But that's 7 AP over what our limit is. You know, when you think back to last year on what we were able to have, you know, we were able to have at the end, any 4 abilities on any 3 guys. So, you know, you could have edge threat elite, you could have pass rush elite, then you can go inside stuff, no outsiders. And now on this game, that would be so much AP. You know, on offense, I could go playmaker, I could go gunslinger, I don't even know what else you would put on your QB that was worth, you know, too. But it was a lot. You know, we had running backs with so much stuff, and this year I definitely love the AP system. It's just that we're so far in the year, and I think they should have raised it every series. I think they should have went up a little bit. That way, towards the end of the year, right now, I feel, or even raise it to like 15 and call it, you know, just end it right there. Like, we're not raising it no more for the end of the year. You know, it's tough to find a balance when some of the abilities are so expensive. Playmaker alone is so expensive, but it's expensive for a reason, because it's really, really, really good. I was even using it when I was on yesterday's video when I was doing the excuse me, the 50 out of 50 Cowboys, and I was cutting back against Route Tech, and Route Tech, I mean, one step ahead doesn't stay with it. Like, it's really good. It's really, really, really good. All right, so we got ourselves an opponent here. We're gonna start off on defense. 2 mile an hour. Let's kick it into the wind that way. Hopefully, we don't have too much trouble on the defense side of the ball, where we can go ahead and get ourselves some good field position and get a lead. Right. So these are my adjustments I like to make. All right, he selected this play like really, really, really fast. All right, DRC's my user. Running Lot, Poyer, Weddle. We'll leave the D-line for now because I don't have enough time to really change everybody. All right, we're going to make it look like we're blitzing. He might, hopefully, block extra guys preparing for a blitz. Okay, he has Tyreek Hill. Whew. That Randy Moss torched us. Over the top to him. Shading, huh? All right, so he's going to be motioning over. So that right there is definitely a very, very good thing to do against man. So, excuse me, got to keep that in mind. All right, let's get some better pass rushers out here. We know we don't really have to worry that much about him taking off. Let's go with that. Let's put some pass rushers out there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw.
Oh, that's a great play. Okay, he has Route Tech, and he just torched it. Okay, good drive. It's a great play. Some things I got to look out for. All right. So, we're going to start mixing in some blitzes here. Hopefully we can, put some pressure on him, force some quick throws, start getting him to block some extra guys. He made that look really easy. Really, really, really easy. So he looks like he's souped up to be able to be dominant against man-to-man defense. Hell of a drive by him. We got to figure something out defensively. Now, we do have the advantage of getting the ball back at the half. So as long as we match his score, we should be all right. Match his score, and then be, get ourselves a stop. All right, what does he have? 1 step, 2 1-steps, and a worker. He's rocking 3-3-5. 3-3-5 defense. Man-to-man himself. So he's rocking man-to-man too.
Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately,
see if we can get cooking, boys.
Get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott.
I felt like the pressure was coming in, even though it wasn't. And I have a problem with that. I have to stop doing that. Pressure was nowhere near being close to coming in. Nowhere near. See, this is where I wish I had Route Tech, because then he would have a lot of trouble.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
There we go. Let's go.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Playmaker for the win, baby. Let's go.
A good pickup, 17 yards.
One thing is I can't let him get used to me only passing when Kamara's in and running when Bo's in, because then that'll be too noticeable.
They run with Jackson out of the gun.
Any good player is going to notice that right away and take that away.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, to stand on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Right here, I'm just looking for Finley or Rice.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
And we got Finley under crosser. Let's go. So he's not purpling his safeties. That's not one thing he's doing. He's not putting his safeties or any purples to guard the sidelines. So we should have those.
First down. They'll run it for the first
Oh, there was such a gigantic hole over there on the left. All right, so he likes using the left, the blitzing linebacker on the left. And he pinches his line. So this right here could be open. We're going to put Allstott. We're going to go with Hines Ward because they're better run blockers. So I know he's going to be on the left side of the formation. Which is going to make it tough for him to run all the way across to the right side. And we were right. All right, let's go.
It's a good gain of 11.
So right here, we definitely want some better run blockers out here. So we're going to go. All right, Ward is already out there. Andre Johnson's a very good run blocker. Darren Waller's not the best, but he's probably better than Dion.
Inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
All right, almost got in there. It's very tough to score this close to the end zone. So scoring 7 here would definitely be huge. So we definitely want to be able to do that.
After 1-7-0.
So I don't see myself having too much trouble against him. We're going to go from conservative. We're going to go to balance here. That way we can hopefully truck our way in. Defensively, though, he obviously defensively for me, I should say, he obviously knows what he's doing. So
They'll try to pound it in with Allstott, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They go again with Allstott.
and I fumbled because I'm on.
He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50.
That's very
He's at the
unfortunate.
30, 20.
He just guess he knows how to shoot the fullback dive.
And a touchdown for the Panthers.
All right, let's go back to conservative because he. All right, that's not good at all.
Goal to go. Not only do you cough
An absolute beautiful drive wasted because we stalled out on the 2-yard line. You hate to see it. All right, well, we get ball at the half, so we're not out of it. It's just that's just very, 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 very unfortunate.
You can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following
Definitely a big swing of momentum.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Excuse me, I feel like I got like a frog in my throat or something.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football.
All right, let's keep driving downfield. We know we got it. We know we got it.
And that's exactly what you do.
16 yards right
Put
off
him
the bat.
there just to take that away.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Prescott.
Why did you come so far down for that? Like, what? I precision that hard right, and that's what you do? Like, what?
Worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh man, somebody route bounce for me. I see you. Let's go. That's a dot. Let's go. Big route bounce. I was just waiting forever. Like, someone let me get a route bounce. I know route bounces be happening against me all the time. Like, all right, that's 2 fantastic drives by our offense. It's just unfortunately we fumbled. trying to sneak into the end zone, but
Early, they needed something to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back
finally got ourselves a good route bounce.
out the gate early.
Because we get the advantage of getting ball back at the half, a stop and a score would be tremendous. You know, next time he gets the ball in the second half, he could be down 21-7. 21-14, excuse me.
At their own 17.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for
We're gonna
this
send the
drive,
heat here.
when you start
Hopefully we
thinking to
get
yourself, okay,
home.
what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No, sir, not this time.
One deep left side here.
Not this time. I don't know how Dion got torched last time with an over-the-top shade. Should not be happening.
Instead, it's second down.
He was covered by Deion Sanders.
All right, we're going to hope he blocks his tight end here because I'm blitzing him. If he puts his tight end on the route, he's going to be wide open.
To throw again.
Okay, no, he blocked him. Let's go.
And he can't find anyone.
So that's just the chess match right there. I'm hoping that he's going to block him, and he did. We blitzed him. We got an extra guy. I blitzed myself. He max protected the tight end and running back, which means he blocked 7, and we sent 8, including myself, engaging in alignment. So that's big. Now we just got to hope. Make sure our purples are 15. Now we're just going to back everyone up into coverage and hope.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime.
Matter of fact, let me put LB because I'm pretty sure he's going to block his tight end here. No one's on a tight end again. Oh, yeah, we'll take that all day, every day. Let's go. Call timeout. Good defense. Sent the pressure that drive, which the last drive I did not.
They dialed up the blitz on third down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off.
Put route what's in there. Sometimes you get lucky. I would need to be extremely lucky.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt
Oh, he punts right down the middle, too. All right, we need another good drive, boys. We need another good drive. Let's go.
punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
I'm not sure what happened for me to have all that time. But we're close to field goal range, and we get ball at the second half. So he completely went away from what worked for him in the first drive. The motioning over, the route tech cuts.
Reference to the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the side.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go, Kamara. Let's go.
Look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Let's go, man. Big runs. All right, last time we were here, we failed miserably.
A big play
We don't want that to happen.
45 yards.
All right, let's try a wildcat counter. He may think that we're going to go heavy.
Hurt. It's first and goal just
Oh, I didn't flip the play. I wanted him to think we were going to go heavy strong side. Let's go, baby. What a way to tie the game. What a way to tie the game. Now, this right here, in my opinion, is probably the biggest possession of the game. All right, because if he scores and he takes his time, I'm still down 7 when I get the ball back at half. So it's like this score, it nullifies this score right here. Completely takes it away from me. But if I can get the ball back at half, potentially even with the lead, because I could get the ball back and maybe put up 3 or something. But if I get the ball back and I, even if it's a tie game, going in half with a tie game with ball, that's a plus because I was down 14-0. So that's big, you know, being able to get the momentum back in our way and put up 14 unanswered ourselves.
And this carries into the end zone.
Did he try to pitch the ball right?
Should have taken a knee as he only gets
Looked
this
like
out
that's
to
what he
the
tried to
16-yard line.
Gun empty, huh?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be
All
a
right, we're
walk
definitely
in the park,
shading
and I
over the
think
top
that's
here,
why we would
boys.
See the head coach going up and down the sidelines, telling his team, "Let's stay with it. Let's keep going." It's almost like he knew they were going to make.
He was about to throw it anyways. That purple just let him go right by him. I need to record that. That purple literally just let him right by him. Just literally just let him right by him. There's only one guy in your area. Why wouldn't you cover him?
Passing game How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong,
And
but they're so
shading over the top 8 times to make sure it registers.
Almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly.
No, sir. Oh, my. Okay. Okay. Just threw right at my purple. And he put 5 routes out. He took a chance. If I blitz, we were humming. We were humming against that. That's the chess match. He won that round of the chess match. All right, last time right here, he went to a crosser on the left side, a deep crosser.
And that incompletion set up another passing down here.
All right, I'm a man up the running back in case he puts him out. Just in case he puts him out, and I'm going to watch the crosser myself. And I'm going to spotlight him. He's got double crossers. I'm not really worried about the crosser on that side. Oh, fumble there would have been terrific. All right. So we've seen what he did to score last time. We took it away. All right, this time he's going for it, huh? He's going for it.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
All right, we're going to spotlight the A receiver.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Nobody's open. Let's go, man. Nobody's open, baby boy. Punt the ball. It's okay to punt the ball. It's okay to punt the ball and believe in your defense. Let's go, man. We got ourselves a very, very, very quick full game today, boys. But I will take it. Let's go. He started off very good, right? But what you want to try and do is you want to try and stay calm, baby. Calm. You want to try and be relaxed. The biggest thing that kept me relaxed was knowing I get ball back at the half. We're going to do our daily. We'll throw an MK match at the end of it. But now it gives me time to talk to y'all beautiful veterans. When you're getting ball back at half, that is why you always, I don't care how much you love offense, how bad you want to jump on the field first. This right here always needs to be kick first when you go to your game options. Right down here, it gives you the option. Coin, toss, first choice, kick, second choice with wind. That's to have the wind in your favor for that to start the first half. Always put it to kick. Now, if you put it to kick and your opponent put it to kick, then obviously it's going to be a 50-50 chance of, them randomly choosing someone. But if you have it on kick and your opponent has it on receive, you're 100% going to start kicking the ball off. And because we got ball at the half, he scored first drive. Great. Fantastic. Went down the field, dotted me up. It's like, okay, I see what he's doing. It's up to me to make adjustments to it, right? I didn't blitz at all. It's getting a little comfortable sending multiple routes out. And I don't like blitzing. I'd much rather have, your 3 routes trying to get open against my 8-man in coverage. The game plan is to put so much potential heat around you to where you think we're going to pass the ball. You think we're going to send everybody. You start blocking tight ends and running backs. And then you max protect. And then, oh, snap, wait a minute. He's not blitzing anyone. He's not. Oh, my dear, what is going on here? That's the situation I want to put you in. But that first drive was fantastic. Matter of fact, let's take a look. I clipped the play, right? Let's take a look at it. See what happened here. Oh, yeah, the purple on the left.
Up 2 touchdowns.
Look at the purple on the left here.
And I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sideline.
He almost had it too. Right, I had the crosser on the right. Look at the purple on the left. Now I understand. I have it set to 15 yards, right? So he's only going to go 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, right? Which is 5 yards above the first down marker, which is right there, right where he's at. But there's only one guy in his area. Why would he stay underneath him? If he threw that right here, it's a completion because the purple didn't cover him. He just left him. Why? What type of football logic is that? And what earth would this guy right here? Oh, I can't. It's not an actual replay. I was about to move the cursor to him and show you. But why would the purple underneath the receiver just stay there and not guard the receiver going to him? Thankfully, he's seen it too late. He's seen it too late. He was supposed to notice it right here. Right here is when he was supposed to notice it and precision it maybe at about like 10 o'clock. Right? Because you don't want to go straight noon because my guy would probably jump it because, straight up, I'll be able to make ground. But you probably don't want to go too hard left because that purple might be able to play something too, because he's not that far above the purple. But just a little high, like a little above hard left, and it's a completion 10 times out of 10 because the purple just stands there. The man ran 3 streaks. 3 streaks and 2 crossers. That was his 5-wide play. 3 streaks and 2 crossers. And I can only pick up 1 crosser, but if I see 2, like right here, I see 2 crossers. I'm gonna go for the wide side of the field crosser, right? Because he has more room to make something happen. Obviously, I'm trying to bait it as well. So right here, you would think, okay, I'm covering 87 crosser. So, Randy Moss or whoever that is running that crosser is going to be open. So attempt to bait, right? And then we cut back here just in case he threw it. But more often than not, I'm going to take the wide side of the field crosser because, if the other guy catches it, he's probably going to have to A-catch, just to stay in bounds. If the other guy were to, look how open this guy, if I'm not in front of Moss here, look how open he is. like that's just, there's so much field there. So much real estate. But here, the crosser on the left, it's a tight throw. It's a tight throw because he's on the short side of the field, which is why I took the wide side crosser to limit his, real estate there. And because we did that, he's seen it too late, went for the throw, and ended up, not getting the first down, which is wild to me because, the purple's there, and there's only one route. Like, why wouldn't he? I don't know. But anyways, getting ball at the half is a significant advantage. You'll be surprised on my lifespan of Madden on how many games I've played. I've always been an offensive guy. Right? I don't win games by shutting you down or stopping you. I've always, maybe now that I'm rolling with goons and, I can just hit up joke like, hey, what's the best blitz in the game? And he could tell me and I could, learn from, the literal best in the world right now. But back then, there was no YouTube. There was no, you could just go and find A gaps and blitzes and stuff like that. You had to, figure stuff out. And, back then my defense was always cheeks. I won by outscoring you, not by shutting you down. My objective, and for the most part, I try to keep the same mentality, is get one stop. Be a monster on offense. Be a monster. And just get one stop. And you'll be surprised on how many games I've won where I got ball to start the second half. I could not stop them. They're just scoring. They could not stop me. I'm scoring, matching, score for score. And we go into the halftime 17-17, 21-21, somewhere along the lines of that. I get ball first, and for the first time, I'm in the lead. And because I got the lead and now they're playing from behind, their game plan just changes. All of a sudden, what was working for them the first 3 or 4 drives, they just don't go to. It legit swear to you, I've won many games where they just seem to play different now that they're down 7 instead of up 7. They just, I don't know, they just have this sense of urgency and, there's that mistake. Your bunch was killing me. All of a sudden, you want to come out and something different? Okay, and then we get a stop, and now we win the game because, now I'm up 2 possessions because for whatever reason, you decided to stop doing what was successful. People just take playing behind differently than playing with the lead. And being able to get ball to start the half is such a huge advantage because in that situation right there, that game right there, I'm down 14-0, but I know I get ball at the half. And I can only go by his first drive, right? Because I threw a pick six. No, I fumbled. Fumbled the scoop and score, and he's up 14-0 with him only have one offensive drive. And that one offensive drive, he tortured me. He had motion hikes, he had crossers, he had route techs, he had stuff that was like, okay, this is going to give me some trouble. But we get ball at the half. We're down 14, but we get ball at the half. One big score, we score, right? And then what does he do the next drive? He comes out and single back trips. And this time it's like, all right, we're going to send a house at him. We didn't blitz him at all the previous drive. This drive, we're going to blitz him. And we ended up getting a big sack on second down. On third down, second down is when I blitzed the safety guarding the tight end. If he had that tight end on the streak, it was a touchdown. But it was a risk I was willing to take. I was willing to take him seeing me send the complete house in the kitchen sink on first down and him be like, okay, I'm going to max protect. I'm going to have one-on-one everywhere, and I'm going to be able to win because he's sending everybody, right? So because I feel like he's going to block his tight end, and instead of the guy manned up to the tight end just sitting in like a spy, because that's what they do majority of the time, I blitzed him, and I was right. And that was the actual guy that got the sack. He came through because I sent one more than he blocked, and we got the sack, right? Then he went for it on fourth down and didn't get it, and we ended up scoring, tying the game. And then we got the stop that you guys seen, and he quit. We were, definitely at least going to take 3 at the minimum and get ball to start the half. And that's what allowed us to stay calm. Now, if we were losing 14-0 and he got ball at half, then it changes things. We have to be more aggressive because he's going to get the ball to start the half. So, taking 3, that drive where I scored, I could potentially take 3. It's not the best thing to do because I'm down 14, and let's say I took 3 before half and I got ball back to start the half, and let's say I score. Let's say I went for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Let's say I got it. Now it's a 3-point game. It's doable, but it's like, But if I'm down 14-0 and he gets ball to start the half, to me, 3 is out of the question. Especially since he looked so explosive on that very first drive. Like, I thought I was going to face that the whole game. But we adjusted. We was able to come through. We was able to dominate. And again, it's another game where one step ahead, to me, really shows his dominance. Playmaker. He had one step aheads out there. But whenever you playmaker against a one step ahead, they do not activate on a cutback. So yeah, if I ran a smart routed in route from left, let's say I'm on the left hash, I'm on short side of the field, left side, and I run a deep in on the left side. The one step ahead is most likely he's gonna activate on the cut. And he's going to get in front of it. And he's going to be in front of my in route. When I precision him back to the left, by the time he cuts to the right hash, when I precision him back to the left, the one step ahead does not activate and readjust himself to cut off him cutting back left. It torches one step ahead too. The only thing is that obviously, I'm going to need some time because cooking one step ahead, like, I need time in the pocket because, I got to wait to playmaker it because one step ahead is definitely really glitchy. But it's good, man. Like, it's tough to take it away because with the man-to-man meta, which he was doing, like, I was playmaker and it cooks. It absolutely cooks. But anyways, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. More so, hopefully, even if it's something small, hopefully you guys learned something. That is the thing of doing a full game, is that you guys see basically what I do in the head-to-head game. You guys see my adjustments. You guys see what it is I like to do, and I talk about the things I like to do and the adjustments I like to make, and what I'm attempting to stop or what I'm trying to do. Like one big play was when he scored a touchdown, when he came out in that shotgun and he had double receivers on the left with the 2 tight ends. He scored a touchdown and he had, I think, Tyreek Hill. It looked like he had route tech on a crosser, and he ended up scoring a touchdown. Great play. Great play. Got me. Scored. Seen it, though. And then when he went back to it after we tied the game 14-14, he decided to go back to it. Because he didn't bring it out the second drive at all. His second drive, that's when he went to single back trips. That's when we shut it down. That's when we got the stop. We ran Wildcat close to the end zone because he went for it on fourth down and failed. We got the stop. We got the score. We ended up taking the lead. And then then he went back to it. It's like, okay, last time this is what he did. So, I'm going to prepare for what he did. So what it is I did to cancel his adjustment is I'm responsible for the running back, right? It's a cover zero defense. I manned up to the running back. Now, I could watch that crosser all day, every day, but then who's going to watch the running back? If he blocks the running back, then I'm in good hands. I don't have to worry about it. But if he puts the running back on a table or a streak or a curl or a Texas, because he has Rich Gannon, then he's going to be wide open. So I gave my assignment to the middle linebacker, who I usually deep third. I usually like to deep third him just to kind of cover anything deep over the middle of the field, any deep, post or anything like that. That way they have to wait for that route to cross over because of the post, of the deep blue, I mean. Now, I took him and I manned him up to my assignment. I manned him up to the running back. That way the running back is accounted for, right? And now that frees me up. That allows me to freelance. That allows me to roam. So now I can go on ahead and watch that crosser with Hill, which I did. And I know that's what he wanted, but we took it away. We took it away. He had nowhere to go. We made our adjustments, and we bagged him. And that's what you got to. You got to see what they like to do, and you got to take it away from them. And we were able to do that. It's your boy GS. We're going to go on and be signing out, man. Appreciate the love and support as always. Until next time. Peace.